Today I'm going to share one of my most successful campaigns as a realtor that I have used to generate more leads through Facebook by using kvCORE. If that's interesting to you, be sure to stick around because we're going to get started right now. What's up everyone? I'm Brandon Melvin, realtor and team leader. I help coach other realtors, team leaders, and brokers how to grow and scale their real estate business through creative and innovative digital marketing, content creation for social media, as well as tried and true methods to have your business work harder for you than you do for it. If you want proven strategies that you can use to get more leads, close more deals, and scale your team, you'll absolutely love this video, so keep watching. As we get started generating this ad campaign, I want to kind of share with you why I think it did so well. In this current climate that we have, there's a surplus of buyers and not a whole lot of inventory. So you've got to set yourself apart as a realtor, and the way I determined I was going to do that is by targeting customers that might be more a little bit in the future when they're going to buy, say 6, 9, 12 months. As they're moving down here, they need to figure out where they're going to buy. And if it's a more higher priced home, they may be looking into a custom build. And so I did a build on your lot campaign, which is exactly what I'm going to show you now. You'll want to begin by going to your business.facebook.com account. And once you're there, be sure you're logged in, and then you'll want to hit Ads Manager. And then we're going to create a new ad. So on this button, you'll click Create and leave it as auction. Go down to Lead Generation, click that, and continue. Now here's your campaign name. We can go ahead and change that Build on Your Lot so that it makes more sense. And then it is a special ad category being in real estate, so we'll need to select housing. In the United States, we're good there. Everything else on here we're going to leave the same, so you'll click Next at the bottom right. Now the ad set name, we'll also keep that the same, but then you want to change it to the city that you're going to be marketing to, or the region, because that will make more sense to you. For this specific ad, I marketed to Austin, and so we're going to put that as the city here and move on. We'll keep the instant forms as the lead method. We'll get into that shortly. And this is the page that you're going to use for your business page, and whatever page you decide we'll have here, click that. If you have not selected the Facebook terms, this is where you'll do that now. We're going to move past the dynamic creative, going into the daily schedule and budgeting. I find that at least $10 a day is appropriate. Anything less, not as great results, but you can still do that. So we'll keep it at $10. For the start date, we'll use today. Ending date, I don't typically put one of those because if it's a good ad, I want to keep it running. If it's not doing well within 2 or 3 days, I will typically terminate it and start over or make some adjustments. As for the custom audiences, if you have one, you can use that there. But in this ad, we're going to target market to this city that we're choosing now. Now, as for the location, you have a couple different selections that you can choose. Keeping it here, people living or recently in the location is fine. As for the United States, we're gonna put in Austin here because that's where I'm gonna market to. Once you have the city selected, you can actually make it a little bit larger if you want by clicking here. We'll increase that to 25 miles. And moving further down, not gonna mess with the age or the gender, the detailed targeting. We are gonna adjust that. So let's choose a few options here. Okay, you can see the interest that I did select: luxury real estate, realtor.com, Villo, and Zillow. These are the exact ones that I did choose that had it be so successful. So keeping it simple worked very well. And then thinking of, hey, they're looking to build on land. Again, typically you're gonna have a little bit of money to spend on that. Maybe thinking of custom, maybe putting a villa on there. And then obviously luxury real estate, so that worked out pretty well. Not going to mess with narrowing the audience at this point. If you have any questions about that, please feel free to drop a comment below. I can help you with that as well. And guys, if this is a lot for you, and it may be, I do have coaching calls as well. So look in the comments in the description. You can find a link to get on a 15-minute coaching call with me. I'd love to help you grow your business personally like that if that's something you're interested in as well. So just FYI. Moving on, this is important. We're not going to use the automatic placements. We are going to do manual. So we're going to click on that. I have found the most success by unselecting these and just by keeping a few marks here through Facebook placements. I will select only the Facebook newsfeed and everything else I will unmark. You're welcome to have as many of these as you would like, but again, this is what I've done and it was very successful, so feel free, duplicate this, and hopefully it will bring you similar results. We're done with this page, so we're going to click next at the bottom right. Now for the ad name, again, keeping things similar, I will title it Build on Your Lot Campaign, and then single image. You'll see here just in a second why I have that, because you can either mark it with an image or multiple images, or as well as a video. Again, here's the Facebook page that I'm using. If you're doing Instagram as well, you'll need that set up. The ad set up here, this is where we're getting into the single image or video. And Facebook tends to automatically populate a picture that you have on your business page, so we'll need to trash that and add the one that we want. Now I have a nice, beautiful looking lot that I've marketed in the past here. Again, this is just representing different land that you can buy in the area, and so you want to have something that's attractive, that's going to catch someone's attention as they're scrolling through Facebook and social media. Okay, as you can see, I now have the image in here. Beautiful background, nice sunset going on. So usually people will see that and they'll stop if they're actually thinking about maybe building on a lot. Now, as for the primary text, the headline and the description, I'll upload those now. Okay, you can see the primary text I have. Now is the time to build your custom dream home in the Texas Hill Country. Click below for details. And then for the headline, you can see here below, I have free list of available lots and acreage. Click here. So this text is going to be dropped here, as well as the primary text up here at top. Moving down here, you have a description as well. That is optional. I put that in as well, so feel free duplicate that. And then the display link, we'll leave that blank. And then the call to action, I do click learn more, so change that to learn more. Once you get down to the instant form, you'll want to click create form. Now I'm just going to show you an example of the one that I actually did to make it a lot easier so you can see how everything worked out. And when you get started here, be sure to go to settings and click open, because that's important when someone sees your ad and they're your friend, or anyone who sees this and excited, they can share it. So change that. Then we'll go back to the content and let's do more volume so that way you get more leads. The intro, you can use the image from your ad or upload a different image. I just used the same one. As for the greeting, I had build on your lot. So that way you can see everything that's on the left gets translated to the right. And then for the description, you're letting people know how you're going to use their information. In this case, we will use your information to send you your free report of available lots and acreage in the Texas Hill Country. Click next to get your free list of lots and acreage available. So explain to them exactly what they're going to get by filling out your questionnaire. Here are the questions, very short and to the point. We'll use your information to send you a free list of lots and acreage in the area again. And then you ask for their first name, last name, and email, as well as their phone number. The privacy, you want to definitely make sure you put this in there. Facebook's serious about that. Don't put a fake one in there. Put something that your company, either your brokerage will supply or that you have online that you can get. There are a couple sites and services that will provide that for you for either free or low cost. But being with EXP, we do have a privacy policy that we upload without any extra additional costs. So that is from your personal website. And you can see my link is here, and the text, I do have a privacy policy for EXP Realty and 4 Rivers, which is the MLS in my local area. And the completion slide. Thanks, you're all set. You can now visit our website to search available lots and acreage in the Texas Hill Country. Click View Lots and Acreage now. So again, keeping everything the same so people don't get confused and it just makes more sense. The View website is the call to action, and then the call to action text, again here, and then the link. So that's what we're about to generate right now. So hang tight, we'll get into that. When you're at your kvCORE platform, off to the left, you're going to scroll down here. You can see marketing and then lead engine, excuse me. There you'll want to go to build a squeeze page. Once you're there, we'll keep it on multi-property. And then for the location, you can either click the city or you can draw on a map. For this instance, I'm going to draw on the map. You'll click the draw area. And then I have a wide range that I do want to try and work with buyers in for building on their lot. So we'll keep it there and then apply selection. As for the style, we're not going to mess with that. The listing type, we do want to do that one, go to land. And then for the price range, it doesn't really matter. If you wanted to do higher price land, you can. But again, this is what worked for me. I just kept that blank. Minimum square footage as well, leave that alone. Acres. Again, don't mess with any of that on the left side. As for the right side here, the page configuration, I used this for Facebook, so we'll put that in there. The hashtag, I did use build on your lot, so that should pop up right there, and we'll select that. Feel free to, again, copy that hashtag. Do not put a hashtag in there, it won't work, so just keep it without any spaces, type in build on your lot. As for the Facebook cover photo, click this first one here. Make sure you use whichever one is compliant in your area. And then as for the property views, so this is a key point here I want to point out. Since we're collecting the customer's information on Facebook, I don't want the system to ask for it again, otherwise that's going to bother them. And I would, if it were me, I would just be like, no thanks, I'm tired of putting in my information, and so they'll move on. So I click never here. If you're using this for a different campaign, you want to keep this where they're going to register and give you their contact information. If they're serious, they'll give that to you. Okay, so once we have all of this, we'll click the generate link button, and then we'll copy this to our clipboard, and then pull back over to the ads manager on Facebook, and this is where you're going to insert that link specifically. Now I do like to test that link to make sure it's working. And there we go. This is what a customer is going to see once they do click on the ad that you have out there. And now there's a bunch of land for them to view. And then you'll get notified that, hey, so-and-so is looking at land. Probably a good time to reach out to them, because that's ultimately what you're looking for, is to find customers to help them be clients and then be buyers or sellers. So let's go back over to the ads manager. At this point, you'll click publish. Now once you have that form created, we're pretty much done. Not going to mess with any of these other items at the end of this. What you'll want to do now is click publish, and your ad should be good to go very shortly once Facebook does review it and get everything going for you. Now, you also want to make sure that you have the hashtag set up correctly in kvCORE, so we'll finish up this video by demonstrating that real quick. As you're in kvCORE, this system is amazing. It will follow up with all of the leads that you do have if you just set it up correctly. So let me demonstrate. As we have the build on your lot campaign, I'm going to go over to the smart campaigns, click on that. Now if you haven't messed with this before, it's going to be in your kvCORE library. You'll click there, and you can just go down to the default new lead buyer right there. Add to your library. It's going to be here. This one specifically has 43 tasks. So you'll click on this, and you'll want to clone the campaign. And this is where you get into a little bit more detail. We want to have the hashtag is, and then that's where you type in your build on your lot. Select that, always having it run. Clicking next. It is a buyer, so we'll click next. This is where you can change it to the default new lead. You want to type build on your lot campaign here, and then you can change the description as well. Marketing to Austin, build on your lot campaign, used through Facebook, things of that nature. Clicking next. This is a summary of everything that we've just done, and you'll click finish. Now, as you can see, here are all of the different campaign touches that are going to happen over the next 2 to 3 years. There's quite a bit that can go on. You can make some modifications in here if you'd like to. It's a little bit more in depth. If you do want to explore that, please feel free. Check out in the description. I do have a link that you can set up a 15-minute coaching call and see what I can do to help you grow your business. I do hope this helps. And seriously, guys, if y'all like this video, smash that like button for me, please. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do that. And then hit the bell for notifications. That way you get notified every time I put out some new content to help you grow your business. I hope this video will help you get more leads, close more deals, and have a successful year ahead of you.